Hello everyone. I think we're live. You never really know. So much lag. You are live. I just got confirmation we are live. The finest Felix says, I'll give you a hint about who I am. You are the finest Phoenix. Flynn's Fish Forum says, congrats on 1K to Simply Beta. That is true. Simply Beta hit 1,000 subscribers. What's up, everyone? Flynn, Dean, all the moderators. How's everyone doing? Just looking through the list of everyone we got. It's a good start. Hello from Ireland. Sweet. Rob Hicks Aquariums. How you doing? I have an aquarium of cichlids. Are you aquarium of cichlids? Taylor Hernandez says hi. Hello, Taylor Hernandez. Watching from mall? Watching from the mall? Mali? Maybe? I don't know. Flynn's Fish Forum and Steenfott Aquatics, very kind. Thank you. Stag, no one got the mystery fish tomorrow, so prize is still available. Alright. What's this all about? It's about nothing. So I don't have a topic. That's why it says the viewers are driving the show. We can talk about whatever you guys want. Although I do get my water out of the way. I did win a couple of awards. And the first is the 2016 Annual HAP Award. New participant. So this is for all the plants I was growing. If you don't know what HAP is, it's the Horticulturist Award, or Horticulturist Achievement Award. Right there it says. So that's pretty cool. New participant means I had the most points out of all new participants. But on top of that, I also got the 2016 top HAP point earner. So this is for everyone, not just the newcomers, for everyone. And I won a gift card to Aquarium Co-op for that one. So that's pretty cool. More stuff for the fish room wall if I ever hang it up. I don't know. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I got a couple gift cards out of it. One to Aquarium Co-op, which I kept, and then one to a fish store called Sierra Fish and Pets that I've never been to, and it's pretty far away from my house. So I just donated that back to the club and let them auction it off. So yeah, pretty sweet. Have I ever kept crystal red shrimp in tap water before? No, but I have a feeling they would do just fine in my tap water. Freshwater Aquatic says, of course you won an award, you rock. Sweet. Beverly Lopez, hi, I have 6 turquoise rainbows, good, and 2 pitbull plecos and a 55-gallon tank. Can I add any more rainbows, or what other fish do you recommend? How many? 6? Yeah, you could easily double that. You could easily have a dozen in there. Just depends on how much work you want to do, but even with a dozen, you could still do like bi-weekly water changes and be fine. Is sand or gravel better cap for a dirta tank? David, I've only used sand. I'm just now trying gravel, so we'll see. What's the ideal area to zebra danio fish in wild? I'm not sure what you mean. Let's see if what kind of comments I missed here. Dean, how you doing? Way to go, Bob. Thank you, Taylor. Have you ever kept K? I got all those. I think we're pretty well caught up here. Bob run late. How do you incubate mystery snail eggs? I don't incubate them. I just let them stay in the tank. I don't take them out. As long as you have a top on the tank, it should stay humid enough to where you don't need to take them out. Rainbows for a heavily planted 55. Just about any you can get your hands on will be just fine. It's really hot in here today, so I gotta drink lots of water. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the fish. Okay. Hey Bob, did you only treat little Steen with Prazi Pro just the once? Yes, that was my first treatment, and kind of wanted to see how it goes before I did it again. I didn't want to first time ever soaking food in medication, and there's not a lot of information online about doing it, so just taking it slow. Orlando Ruiz says, how long until my bristlenose eggs hatch? Probably 4 to 7 days. How hot is it for you, Bob? Well, it's only about 80-ish degrees outside. The problem is I have studio lighting all the way around here, so it's hot, and then I have the lights just like beating down on me, so pretty dang hot. Vince says, how you doing, Vince? Big Steen, how are you doing? I'm doing great, doing excellent, thank you. I was just wondering, what is the lowest temperature guppies can be at, and what is the highest pH it could be at? I think guppies can go pretty high into the pH. That being said, I've never kept them in high pH. Mine are around like 7 to 7.2, and then I also, in the winter, it gets down to about 68, but I think like 62 is what I've read to be the minimum. Steenfott Aquatics, what and how many rainbows for a 33 long with 6 rosy red minnows? I would do pseudomcgill fricatas. Punch the ads in the face. Hey Bob, I use dog dewormer, done it twice this week, 4 days apart, haven't noticed anything different. Yeah, I haven't either, except that my fish is actually getting fatter, so I mean, it could just be coincidence, it could have did something, it could have did nothing. I have no way of knowing. Time will tell. Bob, what do fungusing catfish eggs look like? Mine don't think I have fungus, but I'm kind of surprised if they don't. I've never done anything right the first time. It'd be pretty clear. It'd be really clear. It'd be really obvious that they're bad. So, if they look good, if you can see like little pin, like a little speck inside, that's them growing up. Nisi gone, call Bob soon. I don't know what that means. Bob, last stream I was on was when you had 6K. By the way, you looking for 40 plus? Well, I'm still not looking for Kenya cichlids there, buddy. Odd question, but what is a big and easy fish to breed? Convicts? I mean, I don't know how big you want them. What about being gone? Sorry, I'm at work. I'm trying to get her done. I just got a fluval bug bites. Oh, every Sunday is kind of happy. Says I just got fluval bug bites for my cichlids and have to get good experience. What type of food? Have you had a good experience with that type of food? Tried to read that way too fast. Yes, I've had really good experience with that food. Although for some reason my zebra plecos will not touch it, and that's really frustrating. Hey Bob, I just got a fluval. Oh, did you? Maybe you repeated that question, or maybe I'm way behind. Simply Better says, what were those awards from? Some kind of event? I feel like I missed something. They were from the Greater Seattle, where am I at? Greater Seattle Aquarium Society, which is, I believe, at least it was at one point, like 2 years ago, or a year ago, the biggest aquarium society in the U.S. Has the most members, I believe. I could be wrong. Hello Bob, how do you quickly cool down water for a water change? Cold out of the tap is 85, I need 78. I tried ice packs, takes too long. I don't have a quick way for you, sorry Lynn. Maybe somebody in the chat has experience with that, but it sounds like you're gonna have to get like a water cooler. Steenfott Aquatics, what should I leave in the tank for small guppies and sparkling grommies to eat while I'm on vacation? Joey Jones Aquatics, how long are you gonna be gone? Because you might not need to leave them anything. You can get like the plankton blocks, and they can pick at that. Rapashi will usually stay a couple days. What will my bristlenose male do if I disturb his cave and to see the eggs? He might not go back. I wouldn't disturb him. I would highly recommend you don't. Free samples, you say? Okay, I don't know what that is. I'm going to be gone for 6 to 8 days. I would get the plankton blocks. I forget who makes them. But they can, like, graze on them. Charles Fish Tank says, I took a couple free samples of the bug bites while at Reefapalooza. Charles got to meet a lot of people yesterday. I saw that. That was pretty sweet. How many Harlequin Rasboras for a 20 long? I would get 20 of them, honestly. I think that would be awesome. Thanks, but to be more specific, a big fish to breed in a 50-gallon bow front tank that is not a cichlid. I don't know, my friend. Discus? I guess that's a cichlid. That failed. I don't know a big fish that's not a cichlid. What is my favorite Pleco? Probably... I haven't been asked that in a very long time. I wonder if anyone remembers. Dirty Old Farmhand says, did you hear Corey had more turtles hatch? Yes, of course I heard. Yes, he had 2 more turtles hatch. So it's just a matter of time before he's overloaded and has to give some away. L46 is not my favorite. Not my favorite. Leopard Frog Pleco is not my favorite. This is funny. So I guess we've kind of come a long ways, because I used to get this question asked every single live stream. Rurutu is really, really close. There it is. The L397 is my favorite Pleco. The L397. Clown Pleco. Clown Plecos are awesome because they live for like 100 years. Green Phantom Plecos are certainly nice, but definitely the L397. Whew. Alright, let's take a look here. Green Dragon Plecos. They're... they used to be my favorite Ancistrus, but not anymore. Is it bad if there is a speck of sand on the egg but no fungus? Nope. Steenfott Aquatics, my dad got an Oscar and wants to know what they will eat. I've never kept an Oscar, but I'm pretty sure they eat everything. Definitely want like a protein diet more than like an omnivore diet, carnivore. Swear I've heard you say L46 before, maybe a real old video. I might have said, Dwayne, that the L46 is the favorite that I own, followed by the L264, and then followed by the L134. Out of the Plecos I own, the 46 Zebra Pleco is my favorite. I want albino, longfin, and bristlenose Plecos. That should be pretty easy to handle. Those things are everywhere. Not many watching today. Where is everyone? Probably out enjoying summer. I'm losing interest in the hobby, but I still love the fish I keep. How ironic. I think we all get there. We all hit that point. It gets a little stale every once in a while. You just gotta find something to spice it up. Every Sunday is kind of happy. Thanks. Not what I'm looking for, but appreciate the help. Yeah, if anyone has any suggestions, I can't think of anything. Oscars love crickets. Yep. Hey Bob, my African cichlid tank, the GH is 180 parts per million. Is that good? And what's yours? I don't measure my GH in my African cichlid tanks, so I have no idea. More Bob for me. Yeah, there's only 150 people here, so this should be kind of fun. Felix, I've always fed my Oscars Hikari Cichlid Gold as their staple, with bloodworms, beef heart, krill, and raised my own feeder fish as treats. That's a really good answer. Thank you. It's not butter. Oh my god. Did the background in your logo change? Not for the live stream. This is, if you're talking about this one right here, that's always been that way for the live stream. But my background did change from white to black on everything else. So, depends. So I guess, yes, that one changed, this one not. All my rainbows hang out in the bottom third of the tank. Other than Daniel's, what's a good tank mates for the middle to upper areas? Note, biker in the tank, so nothing really small. Let me read that again. Let's stop this. Uh-oh, where'd it go? All my rainbows hang out in the bottom third of the tank. That's already really weird. Other than Daniel's, what's good tank mates for the middle to upper areas? Barbs. Almost any barb would do well. Barbs are really boisterous like rainbows. You might want to try some barbs. Bob, besides the obvious Anubias and Maramo balls, what plants would do alright in medium-ish light, low nutrient beta tank? Crips. Rickia, if you want a pain in the butt kind of like moss plant that gets on everything. But Crips are really nice because you don't have to do very much maintenance, if at all. Bob is just shoulders and hands. I'm trying to not show my farmer's tan that I got. If you look at that. Huh? Look how white I am. This is from driving in 95-degree heat with my arm out the window. Bob, I can't get mosquito larvae in Florida. What's happening? If you don't have mosquitoes in Florida, something's going on over there. The world's coming to an end. Amy Aquatics says 155 watching, 79 likes. Come on, share and love. Hit the like, share, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Long time no chat. Reef and Limebear Aquatics. Good to see you, buddy. My eyes, it's too bright. Yep. Taylor says, my milky man. Only not here. This is nice and burnt. Nice and crispy. What's the easiest cyprinid to breed? Do I keep grindleworm cultures? Nope. Only microworms. Farmer's tan. Yep. Definitely the farmer's tan. Must be spraying in your area because I have plenty of mosquitoes in my part of Florida. Bob needs to hike more. I'd still be wearing a shirt even if I'm hiking. Nice and crispy. Steenfott Aquatics. Yep. Lawrence Little says, first time I've been able to join. Thank you for the quality content. Well, awesome. I'm glad you're able to join. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Or enjoy the content. What's going on, people? What's going on, Tater? Easiest cyprinid. I've never bred one ever, so I'm probably not the best to ask. No, it's a bobby tan. I don't know. It's called a farmer's tan where I'm at. I tried my usual methods. These guys bite all the time. No luck collecting larvae this year. Stokes Aquatics is here. Man, we got all the old timers coming back. Have I done anything with my new YouTube channel? Nope. Nope. Still secret. They spray for mosquitoes in Florida. I would hope so. Come on, y'all. Hit that like button. We're almost at 100. Almost at 100 likes. What do you feed your microworms? I just use oatmeal and yeast. That's it. Let's see. I've heard if you use the mashed potato mix, like the instant mashed potato mix, instead of oatmeal, they don't smell as bad, but I don't know. Best Corydoras. That's like, I don't know. I tell you, my favorite Corydora is the CW111. Steenfott Aquatics, should I get a butterfly pleco or blue phantom plecos for a breeding colony? Depends. A butterfly plecos would be easier to breed, so depends on your level of expertise. But as far as the scale on harder to easier, butterfly pleco, then blue phantom pleco. Blue phantom plecos will sell for more generally because they're not as easy to breed. I fed my Oscar from hand, but yesterday he latched onto my finger. That doesn't sound very fun. I was cleaning my Boo puffer tank the other day, and he was getting a little too close for comfort, so I stopped. Have you start your hike trip? What gear you use? Hike trip? I just go hiking on the weekends. Not really a trip. Bob, you and I both have farmer's tan. It's too cold in the Northeast to swim in the ocean. All right. Charles. Hi, Charles. I just got 3 super reds. I hope one is a girl and a boy. That's good. I hope so too. If you want a fish that breeds well for money, definitely the super reds. I never can keep those, and I'm always getting pestered for them. Maybe a hiking channel, maybe a fashion and style channel, maybe pottery, maybe a mix of all 3. Fashion, pottery. Let's see. Freshwater Aquatics says, oh my god, just looked up CW111. It is now my new favorite fish of all time. Yeah, if you've never Googled CW111 Corydora, you should probably Google it. I also struggle with my fish thinking my fat fingers are sausages. Yeah. Thank you for all the rainbow talk. My new favorite fish. Sweet, that's the goal. Guppies are the most hungry for human flesh out of all my fish. Mine are definitely my cherry shrimp. I stick my hand in that tank. I don't know if you saw the video from maybe last Wednesday. Stick my hand in that tank and they just swarm to it. The zebra pleco of Corys. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Bracken's here. How you doing, Bracken? I met Bracken for the first time a couple weeks ago, so that was pretty sweet. Can't believe I made it for more than half. Bob is doing fashion hiking pottery with tutorials, makeup tutorials. All right. I always see cloudy fins on cardinals. It may be the lines. What are those? I see it on healthy fish. I've never seen that on a healthy cardinal tetra, if that's what you're talking about. What is the best food for a small Peroon shark? I don't even know what that is. Sorry. Can you and should you quarantine your plants? So it depends, wild nature, where you're getting them from. If you're worried about getting snails, then you might want to quarantine them. If you're... The only thing you would have to worry about is like pesticides. So if the place you're buying them from is buying them overseas, they have to put pesticides on them, otherwise they won't clear customs. And so if you're buying from someone who's importing and just instantly flipping them, they could have pesticides on them. Bees Aquatics says, I'll be lurking on my phone. The $2 super chat. Shout out to Reef and Library Aquatics. Check them out. Yep. Reef and Library Aquatics is on the list for a live stream guest. So yeah, that'll be fun. Charles Fish Tanks, water isn't getting much warmer. Okay, hi Bob. Started digging a hole for a 120-gallon pond in my wife's flower bed. That sounds awesome. Bob, when I'm 18, I'll drive out to meet you. Hopefully I'll have enough to cover at Joel Airfare. QT plants and look for Hydra if it's a shrimp tank. Yeah, I guess Hydra is probably something you want to look out for. I had Hydra for the first time, like, I don't know, 2 months ago. And I just put rainbow fish in it and they wiped them out. Reef and Library Aquatic says, woot woot to something. Maybe something Joel said. To Joel's super chat. Definitely thank you, Joel. LOL description for Peroon shark foods. It's omnivorous, but is primarily a meat eater. In nature, adults are known to be particularly fond of whole dog carcasses. All right, I don't think you have one of those then. There's a list for the live stream guest. We want to know who's on the list. There's not really a list, like an official list. It's basically a list I keep right here of people who want to be on my stream and who I will actually have on my stream. So, Stokes Aquatics, oh boy. So it's been so long, I don't even know if you got the 240 up yet. That's still a pipe dream. Yep, still in the garage. Pam says, CW111 is really nice. Yep, best Corydora in the world. Horde of Clown Loach is 150 gallon with BGK. Yes, okay, or no? It'd be fun to try. Any dirted tank tips? Wild nature, I do have a video I did on a dirted tank about 2 months ago, maybe ish. LOL, oh boy, Bob's memory. Yep, if you're on the list in my memory, you might as well not be on a list at all. I came in person to a stream. If he ever does another Saturday one, oh, I can come in person. I won't have any live guests on my streams until I redo my studio, so hopefully that's not just another pipe dream, but you never know. I'll put the studio next to the 240 in the garage. That 240 gallon doesn't exist. It's all video editing and green screen. That's true. What up, Bob? What up, Oliver Dean? Thanks, I'll look it up. Peroon Shark will get bigger than Kayla. Add me to the brain list. If I get to 100 vids, I can hang out. If I get to 100 videos, I can... Nope. No deal, because you could put up like 100 1-second videos. I'm not falling for that again, I'll tell you that much. Bob, I want to be on your stream sometimes, November through March. Big Fly Multimedia, Lon. Yes, definitely will have Lon on the stream whenever he wants. Hey, my BFMM, how's the fitness going? BFMM. I'm not very good with 4-letter acronyms. Sorry. TLAs, on the other hand, I'm really good with. 3-letter acronyms, 4-letter acronyms, that's just over my head. Bob's, when's your 800-gallon coming? At 100,000 subscribers, I'll buy any 100-gallon tank. LOL 1-second videos. Yeah, there is a channel. I forget what it's called, but all it did was upload like 1 to 5 second videos, and it got up to like 10,000 videos uploaded before YouTube finally banned them. It's pretty crazy. There's no date set or anything, it's just inevitable. I don't know, guys, have you seen the CW10? Okay, let's look it up. There's no way it's better than the CW11, but let's see. Oops. CW010 Cory. Oh, that's just the gold or the orange laser? Pfft. Come on, orange lasers. That's nothing. The pickled Plecostomus, which makes me laugh every time I say that name. Big Fat Man Monster. Alright, Big Fly Multimedia says, hi Nisi. Have you ever thought on doing saltwater? Of course, Reef and Library Aquatics is here, so people gotta ask about salt. Can you wait a year till I can drive? I don't know where I'll be in a year, but wherever I'm at, if you want to drive there, you're more than welcome. Bob, what is your dream fish? The Benthachromis tricotti, and I will type it out. Benthachromis tricotti. There you go, dream fish. But they're shiny. It's hard to find good quality ones, simply beta. Normally the ones I see are really dull. Same with the green. Lasers. Orange Cory. Under the CW11, less than. I agree. I'm not saying the orange lasers are not cool. When you get some nice quality orange lasers, they're actually really cool. Steenfott Aquatics, I gotta ask every time, any more progress on the reef tank decisions? Nope. I just bought some zebra danios with cottonmouth. Any tips on what to do? If you just got new fish, I would have a quarantine tank and use General Cure, Icex, and erythromycin, all 3 at the same time. School, 7 crappy hours of our lives. You made me think about that one for a second. Big J Aquatics and Vape, Paco Girl Fast and Big, go get an indoor pond. I think he is building a, if I remember right, Big J Aquatics is building a plywood aquarium. Bob, did you shave again? Nope. Nope. Nope, I've been working on this for, I don't know, 5 months. I'll go slink into my CW10 loving corner and party with you guys. And party without you guys. What about the green lasers? Do you like those ones? Oh, Bob, so quick to get my saltwater tank questions out of the way. Yep. Reef, I still have that. I still have that aquarium, but God, I've already done that once, so it's a real turnoff to do it again. I'm actually thinking about tearing down the 75-gallon crypt tank, which is a crazy idea and totally stupid, and everyone would hate me because everyone loves that tank, and trying to do a reef tank on that. Can't go wrong with a Dolphi Corydoras. Yep, those are nice. Nope. Hold no love for green lasers. Stokes Aquatic says, don't shave. I made the mistake of taking my beard off. I forgot how big my second chin was. Yep. Panda Corys are nice. I have about 30 of them. Benthachromis tricotti is so cool now. I can't decide between them and the CW111. I would get the CW111 over the tricotti simply because tricottis are obtainable, and I've never seen a 111 for sale ever. Rainbow fish for beginners to go with dwarf rainbows. Yep, the neon dwarf, or the neon red dwarf rainbow, if that's what you're asking. That is a great fish. Okay, big question. What is with people's love for plecos? Because they are awesome, Big J. Because they are awesome. Bracken says, have you ever seen the really big Corys? Not in real life. Multi-radiate, whatever. Yeah, not in real life, just pictures. And it's hard to like gauge how big they are from pictures. Yeah, he liked my mermaid costume. Okay. If you ever tear down that crypt tank, I'm disowning you. If I ever tear it down, Charles, I'll give you some of the crypts. How about that? Can I buy you off that way? Favorite Cory cat on a budget? I want to spend I want about 15 to 25 of them. Probably the Panda Cory. They're usually about $5 or less, which, I mean, you can get like salt and pepper Cory for like $1 or $2 at PetSmart sometimes. Let's see. Be right back. I'm hungry. Nisi, I gotta get going. Need to get dinner stuff ready. As always, we'll be listening. Have a great chat, all you awesome fish keepers. Thank you for stopping by. I saw a few the other day. They're like 4 to 5 inches and look like bronze Corys. Where did you see them? Where were they, Bracken? I would almost drive to any store to see that. Almost. All Corys are great. That's true. If you want a really good, inexpensive Cory that schools really well, though, I would probably have to pick the Panda Cory. Do you find that stir-by Corydoras are shyer? Nope, and tend to hide more than other common species? Any warm water Corys? I can't think of any offhand, but my stir-by Corys, I probably have about 50 of them in various different tanks, and they're not shy in any of them. Aquarium Paradise, I can take a video tomorrow if you want. Yes. I would much rather you take a video than me having to drive to Aquarium Paradise. Why? My good laptop cracked and this one is so laggy. I'm noticing some lag on my stream. I'm hoping the quality is alright for you. But it's not looking too hot for me, so... Bad video output low. Yep, I think I'm having problems with the internet. Anyone got tips on getting a picky discus to eat? My water quality is on point. Temps at 86. My last Hail Mary thought was homemade beef heart. I think that's what everyone's going to tell you, Stokes. That was going to be my suggestion. Yeah, I'm really lagging here. I don't know if you answered this, but when are you going to Peru? Dwayne, you're going to hate me, but I did not see Cory this weekend. But I'll promise you we'll get something hashed out real soon. Add garlic. Yep, it has lagged a little. I love Bob's Pandas, but I love all pandas. That's true. Have you seen Murphy's poop yet? I've never looked for Murphy's poop. So if you're talking about the poop from my puffer, nope, I still have not found it. I want a dozen stir-by Cory, but they are expensive here, $10 to $12 each. Yeah, stir-by Corys are... I don't know why they're so expensive. They're bred in such large quantities. Like if you go to Aquabid, there's a guy that sells them in quantities of 300. So, and I think when you buy them at that much, they're like $3 or $4 if I remember right. I will, Mr. Science Geek. Thank you so much, Mr. Science Geek, helping out. Well, thank you for the views, Angel Rays. Let know if you have any questions about any part of it. Awesome. Half of my Corydoras have lost their barbels. What do you think caused this? What do you have for substrate? What's the easiest Cory to breed? Honestly, they're all kind of easy. You just got to condition them. Lots of meaty, live bloodworms. Not bloodworms, blackworms. Feed lots of blackworms. Just dump in like a 5-gallon bucket of blackworms and they'll breed. Do you use Repashy? Yes, Flint's Forum. I love Repashy. I got a whole cabinet full of Repashy. Now that you have your friends all together to buy... Oh, now you have to get your friends all together to buy 300 stir-by Corydoras. If I ever got an 800-gallon tank, I would do hundreds and hundreds of Corys. Absolutely. Lots of lag now. Let me close down some windows. Alright, hopefully that gets better. I prefer the McElroy Cory. Very rare and expensive to raise on the taco-rich diet. Yep. Bracken, don't add too much water and get ready for it to vanish. I have a bristlenose Pleco. He's really shy. I want to train him to eat from my hand. How do you recommend I do so? I wouldn't recommend it, Aqua Nerd. Sorry. Could Harlequin Rasboras and a male betta work out in a 20 long? I feel that it would. It's going to be really dependent on that specific betta, but I have yet to have any problems keeping male bettas in a community aquarium. I still need to get my hands on some live blackworms. If I can't get some in Canada in the next week, I'll have to come, or I'll get some at the co-op next weekend. Oh, are you going to the co-op next weekend? What's next weekend? Ooh, you should let me know when you're going. I might try to stop by and say hi. Finally made it to a Monday live stream. Caitlin Fisher, how you doing? Yes, hey everyone. I know I'm late. Yep, you're late, but good to see you. Time to put the baby to bed. See you, Bob and Fish Fan. Thank you, Aqua Apprentice, for stopping by. And we're at 123 likes. That's pretty good. Big Steen, do you have any advice on Camellanus worms? My guppy's got it, and I want to fix it. If Charles Fish Tanks is here, hopefully he can tell you about it. I haven't got it yet, so I've never had to treat it. But I know Charles is really good. Mr. Science Geek might know because he's a science geek. Do albino bristlenose ever actually stay white, or do they always end up more yellowish? In my experience, when they go white, they are usually dying. They should always be pretty much yellow. That's for the ones that I get anyways. I'm sure there's, 100 different strains of them. Bracken went to the co-op yesterday and got rapashi, some wood, and a Pleco cave, and of course a towel. I still need to get me a towel. Old Aquarium co-op is not in the live stream tonight, so I can't bug him about the towel. Lavamisol. My Plecos killed some of my killifish. Do you have any idea why? What kind of Plecos? That's really unusual. What is your favorite and least favorite fish chore? My least favorite is moving tanks. Tearing down tanks and moving them by far is the worst thing ever. My favorite thing to do is actually water changes. David Beckencourt's Aquariums. Man, I haven't seen that guy in years. I was wondering if he was going rogue. I made him a moderator, and then you never came back, David. I was crying the other night just because you weren't coming back. My female multi is floating too much. What is floating too much? You mean just hanging out at the top of the water column? They probably died from a parasite in the Pleco. We're feeding on their dead corpse. Yeah, that's the most likely scenario. David says, working hard. All right. I appreciate hard work, so you're off the hook. Going to be hopefully putting in a Pissogramma cockatoides pair and a 36 bow, wanting to put zebra loaches along with them. Your zebra loaches are going to want warmer water, but you might be able to find a happy medium. Creative Pet Keeping, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. See, I have all these people I haven't seen in a while coming in today. I am the complete opposite. I hate water changes. It's my least favorite thing. I like water changes when I'm not filming. So water changes for me is a time to just kind of get out of reality for a minute and just be in my fish tanks. Sometimes I film my water changes, but a lot of times I'll put the camera away and just do water changes on the entire room, and it's just, you just get away from life for a minute. Please take a moment to like the stream for Bob. Yep, thank you, Dean. Like, she has a swim bladder problem and can't orient herself well. I just don't want to med for something that isn't wrong. You're probably gonna have to med anyways. There's nothing wrong with it. I can't imagine running across any problems just by throwing some general cure in there and seeing if she gets better. Oh, Charles Fish Tanks responded here. Let's see. This is for Camellanus worms. Lavamisol flakes if the fish are eating. Lavamisol powder if they aren't. Do large water change before you treat. Daily vacuuming to suck up the worms. Repeat treatment every week for at least 3 weeks. 3 weeks? KG Cichlids. Just purchased a gold nugget. I saw that, and I'm putting him in the planted guppy tank. There's a leopard sailfin 165 in there. First instinct is to move him into another tank. What do you think? If you have enough hiding places, you probably are going to be just fine. If you don't have enough hiding places, you may want to move them, but I would honestly put them in there. If your main goal is if you want them to be in the same tank, then put them in the same tank and see how well they do. If they fight over the same hide or the same area, then I would rearrange your aquascape and add more. There was something I missed somewhere. David left after being made. Yep. Please take a moment. Okay, Bob, are you expanding your fish room? No, I'm actually... This is the longest I have ever gone without getting new fish. This is going to be 4 weeks without getting any new fish. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, if you go back and look at my playlist of like new fish or unboxing, they were like weekly that I had those videos. And now I haven't made one in almost a month. It's crazy. Gentle Hulk smashed the like button. Hey Bob, have you ever made DIY algae wafers? Nope, but I would try. The problem is Rapashi is so much easier to make, and it's really good. Bob, what kind of advice would you give someone who has 30 plus tanks who is moving across the country? 30 tanks and moving across the country. Hire a moving company. Spend lots of money. It's okay, Bob. We understand you have a girlfriend now. No, that's not why. That's not why. Dwayne, I finally ran out of room. I have nowhere else to put fish. 4 weeks without getting new fish. I bet you're having withdrawals. Yep. And I'm holding fish. I'm holding fish for sashimi whiskey to get in town. So that's taking up a tank. David, thanks, bro. Sorry, so late. Response, playing in the fish room. Pitbull, Pleco, what? Bob, 4 weeks, no new fish. Steady, you need some serious fish retail therapy. I know. I even went to my club auction last week? No, 2 weeks ago. And nobody brought any fish that I wanted. I did donate a bunch of bettas. A bunch of my bettas I donated. Almost all my crown tail bettas I donated to the fish auction for the club. Bob has no more room because Jimmy is coming to live in his 240 gallon. So you're saying you're going to get a new house and get a fish room like Corey's? Someone's onto something. Is sashimi paying rent on the tank? Nope. Nope. Taylor Hernandez just cheesing him. Cheesing. Get some Madagascar rainbows. You're missing out. Yep. I've had them. They're awesome. I know. Hey Bob, would red cherry shrimp be okay in 78 to 79? That's a little high. It's on the higher side. I can't seem to get it lower during the summer. Have not bought them yet. Thinking about it. If you can get them cheap enough, I would try it. That sounds terrible, but they should do okay. If it's not if it's not year round, they should do just fine. Planning on doing any ponds? Probably not this year. Oh, so bigger fish room in the future? People are starting to catch on. Why I'm not setting anything up or getting new fish. Hey Bob, I have 2 albino cory cats. One is a young adult and the other is a baby. The baby follows the other around all the time, but the other zooms away every time the baby touches it or gets close. It sounds pretty normal. Sounds like a puppy. Oh man, I so want to buy a flower horn, bro, but I got no room. Yeah, that's my problem too, David. Hey Bob, Florida Sunset Crypt ready yet? I'm sure I can make it ready. I put a fan on it. Kyle's Wild World says, hey Kyle, I put a fan on my 75 gallon. It dropped the tank from 79 to 76. Yeah, if you can put a fan on it, that's going to help out a lot. David, I love those, but Bob would never let me get one. Have you thought about doing an 88 tank or an 88 tank type? Because let's be real, brand name carries a price. Big E Aquatics, I actually have one, and I've had one for a year and a half, and I still have not set it up. It is one of the high clarity high clarity, like low iron, all that jazz. And it's another tank that's been sitting in my garage for about a year and a half. But we won't talk about that. Do Amazon puffers eat tetra? No. Or other small schoolers like that? They shouldn't. Okay, I'm leaving. Everyone have a good stream. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I just lost everyone. Dang Bob, you can read very fast. Do Amazon puffers eat tetra? I already got that one. Exactly how many tanks do you have, Bob? I lost count in the fish room tour. The fish room tour wasn't even all my tanks. That was just all the tanks in that room. Bob, what is your favorite color? Hey Bob, blue. Have a good night. I think I'm around 30 total tanks. I think at last count I was 27, but I haven't counted in a while. Please help. Nitrite spike in 8 months old tank. No dead bodies. Tank is understocked and heavily planted. No major filter is cleaned out either. What should I look for? Nitrite. If you have nitrite, you probably lost your cycle. I would just keep doing water changes until it goes back to normal. It should level out probably in a week, unless it's been like that for a long time. You might want to look for dead fish somewhere in your tank, although it's weird that you wouldn't have an ammonia spike, or maybe you missed the ammonia spike and now it's the nitrite spike. I want some for sure, let me know. Jamie Turner. Bob, my little brother's birthday is coming up and I really need a sunset crypt for real. Oh, he's going to pull at the heartstrings to try to get a very rare crypt. Hi, Dean. Hello, Taylor Hernandez. Hi, Dean. All right, Bob, I really like your videos and I'm thinking about starting to make them. Do you have any tips? Bojo Ford, so many tips, but the best advice I can give you is to just start. Everyone always wants advice on what to do and how to do it, what they should do, but they never start. They have the idea, they have the passion, but they just never start. So just start making videos. Man, that's why I can't. AMA Aquatics with the 5 pounds towards Bob's new fish room or suntan lotion. All right. Yep. Nice and crispy. Look at the farmer's tan. Yep. Hans Aquatics has Sunset Crips among others, $30 to $60. Whew. That's too much. You guys will really be mad if you found out how much I paid for mine. Just do it. Yeah, just start. Just start. That's 90% of, not 90% of it is just starting. Amazon puffer. I don't know what you're asking, but Amazon puffers are amazing. I just died on Bob's suntan lotion. Yeah, thanks for the advice, Bob. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me look here real quick. So if you ever went to someone and asked for advice or help, and that's the problem. If you ever went somewhere and asked for advice and help and you don't have any videos for someone to look at, that's going to be a problem. So just start uploading videos. Be consistent. Do it whether it's once a week, once a month. Upload them on the same day and just start doing it. And then once you get, I don't know, maybe 10 videos under your belt, then you can ask, and then, you know, we can kind of help out. Oh, the farmer's tan is legit. Yep. Yeah, that's what happens when you keep your arm out of a truck in 95-degree heat. Then I qualify. I always feel like my fish room is super tiny compared to everyone. Good luck, Bojo Ford. I will sub to your channel right now and can't wait for your first video. Oh, that's a good point, Flynn. I'm gonna do the same thing. Let me go back. Everyone's waiting, Bojo. What is the Mabu Puffer's average requirements? Very, very, very large tank. Very large. 300. My 240 gallon is going to be too small. Steenfott Aquatics, have you heard about the GoFundMe created for Nisi so we can show her our love? Yes, Rob Hicks Aquarium, and it's already been hit, so I don't know if it's still going or not, but the goal's already been hit. My friend has one Amazon puffer and a 10-gallon. Aren't they wild caught? Aren't they all wild caught? Now I'm sad. I think so. Yep. And 10-gallon tank is probably a bit too small because they can get like 4 inches. Best way to lower nitrates: water changes or plants, live plants. Are you able to not work because of your channel? John, I work 40 hours a week and I work about 60 hours a week on my YouTube channel. How often should I feed veggies to my bristlenose pleco? Every day. That's unfortunate. Amazon's so cheap in the area, just not sure what kind of foods to give them to keep them tooth problem down. You can have tooth problems with Amazon puffers, but it's not much of an issue as it is with the larger puffers. Just feed lots of snails. I would have like a tank on the side just breeding ram's horn snails. Neon dwarf rainbows in a 29-gallon would like around a dozen. You could probably do that, Aaron. They would ultimately like a longer tank, but a dozen in a 29-gallon, you're probably okay. Creative pet keeping, I tried last summer, no success, but didn't try that much at all. Then you didn't really try, did you? Yay, no time for Taylor. I don't know what we're talking about. Creative pet keeping. Okay, I already read that one. Hi, Bob. Hi, everyone. Hello, Catfish Cave. What veggies to feed bristlenose plecos? I use cucumbers or canned green beans. French cut canned green beans. Clone a few more Bobs for Taylor. This is getting weird. I recently got a pair of a Piscograma McMaster, and before I left for a 2.5-day long football camp, they were doing well in eating, swimming around, but when I got back from a 3-day long football camp, the male was dead. What might have happened? Impossible to say, Ian, but the male might have been trying to breed and the female wasn't ready and killed him. That is not very uncommon, unfortunately. What is the tightest schooling tetra? I'm not sure. All I know about Amazons is that they're easy. What? All I know about Amazons is that either keep them as a single or a huge group of like 6 or more. Yep. I would love like 50 of them in one tank. That'd be awesome. I have a 145 gallon tank with 20 dwarf puffers and Cory cats. Everyone I know says it's a waste of space. That sounds pretty dang sweet. That sounds pretty awesome. Bloodfin tetras. Dwayne Kitchell. Excellent advice there. Bloodfin tetras. Out of probably all the tetras I've owned, definitely the tightest schooling. I like how Taylor just goes with the whole Bob and Taylor thing. Oh, right. Hunter, what are you doing with your life? I mean, Tank. Christian's Aquarium. Oh, yeah. Ben Lurkin. Great live stream, Bob. Down the wormhole. Thank you, buddy. Bloodfin school. Awesome. Yep. The only thing you got to worry about bloodfins is they are definitely jumpers. They'll find the smallest crack and jump out. Caitlin Fisher says, with as fast as you read, you should become a rapper rapping about fish. Oh my god, this is what's going to be on your other channel. I cracked the code. Could be. Could be. Oh, okay. Thanks, Deb and Freshwater Aquatics. Is Deb here? Oh, Deb Schramm is here, and right blue in front of my face. Hello, Deb. Your dwarf puffers don't nip at your Corydoras. That tank sounds awesome. I'm assuming in a 145 gallon, there's plenty enough room for them not to have nipping problems. There aren't that many videos on Amazon puffers. Yeah, if I could get one, I would make a video on it. Antoine Smith says, I actually rap about aquariums. The female was so much smaller than the male. Yep. Yep, I've seen it though. I've seen the females. Female epistos can be absolutely brutal. I'm telling you, man. Absolutely brutal. But I do have 3 German blue rams that were only a little smaller than him. Could they have killed him? It's possible. It's possible. Charles Fishtank says, truth is, Bob is more of a classical guy after all. He knew Beethoven when he was just a kid. Yep. And I can actually play Beethoven too. Bob has 21 pilot cover, 1-man band. Bloodfins are very peaceful and go well with dwarf rainbows. They go well with all rainbows. Can you rap about tanks for teachers? Yep. If I'm not creative enough to make the rap, but if somebody wrote a rap, I could definitely do it. Luke says, unblock me. Boom, unblocked. Just like that. Unblocked. Why can't you get an Amazon puffer, Bob? Because nobody around me is selling them. Have you ever had any rosy red fish? You're talking about the rosy red minnow. Nope. That's the only rosy red that I know of. Big Joe's Fish Room says, Bob, help me get to 1,000 subs. I'm getting close. Well, there you go. You got a shout out. What is Nisi's YouTube channel? It is Nisi. Do you own any type of goldfish? Not yet, but I'm working on it. Let's see. Do you know where I could buy a male rather than a pair? You're just going to have to get lucky. Most people will only sell them in pairs, but every once in a while you can go to like a local fish store and they'll have like a random, but you have to be good at, I know there's a local fish store by me that has like random epistos, so you just have to be good at identifying them, but they're dirt cheap because they don't know what they are. How long does it take for a Calvis or Compressiceps to be full grown? A lifetime catfish cave. I would say 4 to 5 years. Yes, Bob has a lot of goldfish. Who am I not sub to yet? Lumpy Dog wants to know who's he's not sub to. Hopefully you're sub to me. My dwarf puffers don't nip the adult Cory cats, but rarely the small ones. Oh, but rarely the small ones like my pandas. All right, I could see that. Priscilla, I'm calm for now. Oh, geez. Let's see. Ooh, 150 likes. Not bad. How can you tell a male fish and a female fish? Depends on the type of fish. Some are by color, some are by size, some are by shape. Interesting. I one day wanna make a pea puffer community tank. Help me get to 300, y'all. Help David get to 300. Now we're doing help people get to subscribers. Hit that like button, folks. 154. Thank you, Priscilla. Freshwater Aquatics says, Lumpy Dog me. Lumpy Dog, you are not subscribed to Freshwater Aquatics. I'm subscribed, David. Sadly, the fish store near me mainly focus on saltwater, so they don't really have a good selection of freshwater. I mean, you could try Aquabid. That's about all I can think of. Simply Beta subbed now. Already subbed to you. Awesome, David, you rock. Yep, Calvis has a growth rate of Frontosa. Yeah, I would probably say like 3 years would be like fast. I've had mine for over a year and they're like that big. You should get an Asian arowana. I'm not big into arowanas. Don't get me wrong, they're awesome fish, but I don't think I could dedicate a whole huge tank to just one fish. It'd be really hard. Bob, can we get a flower horn and name it Bob Jr. Jr. Jr.? I'm okay with that. Bought a pair of crebensis this weekend. Do they need any special food? Not really. You could feed them flakes of dirt and they would still breed. Hi, Kang. Oh, Kang Lee is here. Hello, Kang Lee. Moss is still doing great. Thank you again. Thank you, thank you. My clownfish love driftwood. Caitlin, thank you. I subbed back. Nisi, there's Nisi's channel right there. Whoever was asking. There she is. Joel, that's pretty much on point. I changed it to Nisi of the North, but YouTube hasn't registered it yet 4 months later. Amin says, I'm doing good lurking on the stream because I'm celebrating anniversary with the wife. Jeez. So, what is going on here? Last week, we had someone whose wife was in labor giving birth on the live stream, and now we have someone whose anniversary it is celebrating with the wife and lurking in my live stream. Oh boy. Don't forget, y'all, Fluval Bug Bites giving out free samples on their website. This gives you a chance to win a year's supply of Fluval food. I'm gonna go do that, and if I win, I'll give it all away. Glad it's going good. Hope it was enough. Yes, absolutely, man. Any portion size. Can't complain about the price. Simply Beta says, Steenfott Aquatics, my jungle val is not flourishing or really growing much, and I've had it for months. Medium light, dose ferts, and some casual CO2. That's why, CO2. Get rid of CO2 for jungle val. Thank you, Freshwater Aquatics. I'm loving my diamond tetra. Can anyone tell me how long they grow? How long till they grow out? Mine are small juveniles. It shouldn't take more than a year. They should actually grow pretty quick. Dwayne Kitchell, thanks. I will definitely check it out. I want a butterfly fish, but they are such high maintenance. There it is. Antoine Smith says CO2 kills jungle val. Yep, you're melting your jungle val with CO2. Sorry to say it. Bob, I'm 9,768 away from 10,000. Help me get there. I'll send an email to all 10,000 of my subscribers, or all 11,943 subscribers. I'll do my best. A year for diamond tetras? Yeah, under a year, right? Pretty sure. I like when I get the answers correct. It was 2 weeks ago that my son was on the way. Oh, was it 2 weeks ago, Jeremy? He's perfect, by the way. Good to hear. His mother and I have never been more exhausted or more blessed. I can't even imagine. Huge congratulations to you, Jeremy. Hello, fish fan. And speaking of Jeremy, here is Sergeant Tank. Love, back to the grind. Steenfott Aquatics. Well, that is an easy fix. Yep. Yep. Yeah, don't do. I'm gonna tell you that DIY CO2 especially is such a pain in the butt. Oh hey Bob, my lug Woodia is coming back, not melting anymore. I kind of figured it would. So glad I made the stream. Hello, Jonathan. Jeremy Watson says, thank you. I'm 9,999 subs away. Hi, Corey. Let's see. Aquarium Cop. Hey, Bob and Fish Fan. Bob, how's Little Steen? Little Steen's doing great, Little Aquarium Cop. I did call you Little Aquarium Cop. Aquarium Cop. Jeremy Watson, congrats. Yep, absolutely. Christian says, Bob, I'm 999,911 away from 1 million. Help me get there, please. Ooh, you got deleted by Dean. Ooh. Can Amazon eat trumpet snails? That might be kind of tough. Maybe small ones. How do I get a sample of bug bites? I don't know, but people are saying you can go to Fluval's website and sign up for a free sample. I must have jinxed myself since one of my dwarf puffers just tried to nip an adult Corydora. Yeah, don't put that out in the universe. Shout out to Aquarium Co-op's small fish fry food. Great for guppies. That's pretty much my staple for guppies. Really good stuff. All right, let's see. We are at, oh, it's 6 o'clock already. See, I feel like the time goes by way faster when I don't have a topic. Not that I ever talk about my topics for more than 10 minutes anyways, but I don't know, this was a lot of fun. It's been an hour, that means I'm done. We're out of here till next week. I want to thank everyone for stopping by. Thanks for the super chats. Definitely appreciate it. What else? I think you guys already know. Next week is going to be the next live stream. So 5 o'clock Pacific next Monday. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Any last comments? Any last words? Bye. Thank you. No, thank you all. Thank you all. Don't thank me. I still crush Flake. Taylor says no. Uh-oh. The boss said no. What? I just got here. Kang Lee just got here. Well, you were late, Kang Lee. Thanks for the stream. Later, Bob. Stream went too fast. It did go really fast. Talk to Corey. Exclamation point. All right, Cole. Who's doing a live stream next? Mr. Science Geek, are you on board? Are you going next? Let's wait and see if Mr. Science Geek is going next. Link to sign up for Fluval Bug Bites right there. There you go. bugbites.shortstack/FRBGKB. Hi, Dean. Take care. Nope. Take care, all of you. Should I do a live stream? You should always do a live stream. Just kidding. Don't always do a live stream, but yeah, it's fun. Next week, Rainbow Fish was me, Bob, about Peru. I'm streaming next in a few minutes. There you go. Mr. Science Geek is streaming next. There we go. We have the channel to hang out at. Definitely check out Mr. Science Geek. And I will see everyone next week. Thank you again. I love you all. You are all excellent.